And our next movie is an extraordinary character study named Hard 8. Like Sling Blade, it introduces us to a completely original character and then follows him as we wonder what this guy is up to. The movie begins in a coffee shop in Nevada where a well-dressed stranger offers to buy a cup of coffee for a young man who's broke and apparently homeless. What does he want? At first, we're not sure.
Come from Vegas? Reno?
Vegas?
You lost some money?
No.
You won some money?
I broke even.
What were you playing?
Blackjack.
You know how to count cards?
The older man, named Sidney, is played by Philip Baker Hall, and his new friend John is played by John C. Reilly. In a casino, Sidney teaches John how to start with $150 and recycle that same amount of money through the teller cages again and again until the house is convinced he's a high roller and they comp him with a free room.
There we are. Good luck.
Thanks a lot.
2 years go by. Sidney still hangs out in casinos and is still friendly with the young guy, but now there's a woman in the picture, a waitress played by Gwyneth Paltrow.
Hello, Captain.
Hello again.
Do you remember my name?
Clementine.
That's right.
Just like the movie.
Exactly.
Through John, Sidney meets a new person he doesn't much like. It's an ominous stranger played by Samuel L. Jackson.
I saw you playing crap over at the original Doom. You bet the hard 8 for 1,000 and you pressed it for 2.
Did I hit it?
Nah, you didn't hit it. But it was a big balls bet, and I remembered your face.
Stupid bet.
Hard 8 is not in any way a conventional thriller or crime story. It's a human interest movie, a personality movie focusing on this older guy named Sidney who has been around and learned the ropes and doesn't like to make the same mistake twice. This is a great performance by Philip Baker Hall. We've seen him before in Secret Honor, the 1984 Robert Altman film where he played Richard Nixon on his last night in office. Sidney is a completely different character, but the performance is just as fascinating and makes you realize how shallow and easy to read a lot of movie characters are.
Yes, I think that Philip Baker Hall is going to get a lot of work off of this film. If it's seen by the right casting agents and, more importantly, the top flight directors in America, they will use this guy because he is mesmerizing.
Yes.
And also, the director has a great technique, and that's showing us that little transactions, by insert shots, basically, or moves, really mean a lot to people who are desperate.
Yes.
And that he makes tension out of somebody handing somebody something. And that I like, rather than, you know, how do you think make things tense in most American movies? Blow it up or something like that.
And what's interesting here is that everybody doesn't get all involved in it. There is some action of a sort at the end. But it's not about that. It's about this man who essentially looks as if he'd spent about 9 centuries sitting in coffee houses, smoking cigarettes and looking at people, and now wants to give a little advice to a guy, and the guy really isn't really smart enough to benefit from it.
I think I know what he's doing, and that's because what he's doing is because he doesn't have a family.
Yes.
Okay.